Did you know Khomeini's predecessor was linked to UP's Barabanki? Iran's past future explained. Can Ayatollah Ali Khomeini be killed amid conflict with Israel? The Israeli officials have refused to rule out the possibility, days after Israel's strike killed Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps IRGC commander. Those interested in world affairs, since then, have been wondering what would succeed Khomeini in case something untoward happens. While understanding the Iranian politics may require a deeper study, one thing the experts are sure of is that his son will not lead the country. Why can't Khomeini's son lead the country? Even as a BBC Persian survey of 30 Iranian experts stated that there is an overwhelming belief that Khomeini's second son, Mojtaba, will be his successor, the rules of the country may not let this happen. The country reportedly believes hereditary governance to be un-Islamic. Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini, the figurehead of the 1979 revolution that overthrew the Shah, consistently condemned hereditary rule, equating it to an illegitimate monarchy. His stance was documented in the 21-volume compilation Sahifaya Imam Khomeini, which includes his speeches, messages, interviews, decrees, religious permissions, and letters. Khomeini, who took over from Khomeini in 1989, has similarly described hereditary governance as being incompatible with Islamic principles. Also read is Israel eyeing regime change in Iran, what Netanyahu is aiming for. And if you visit Iran, you'll notice Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini's image on banknotes and in school textbooks, often depicted in black and white as a symbol of the 1979 Islamic Revolution that overthrew the Shah and permanently transformed the country. Khomeini's memory, who passed away in 1989 at 86, is very prominent in Tehran today. His gold-endomed mausoleum in southern Tehran is a notable landmark for those driving into the city from the airport that bears his name. The 1983 analysis by America's Central Intelligence Agency recognized that Iran's revolution would have been impossible without his influence. In the lead-up to the Shah's departure, his tape-recorded sermons, which resonated with Iran's struggling masses, advocated for the support of the poor, striking a populist chord. His approach reflected his belief that Islam is politics. The CIA noted his use of repetition, rhythm, vivid imagery, and sharp political humor to emphasize his points. He would vary his vocabulary but never his delivery to convey heightened emotion. His monotonous tone had a hypnotic effect, amplified by strategically placed supporters in the audience who led chants and slogans. He uses repetition, rhythm, exaggerated images, and cutting political jokes to drive his message home and alters his vocabulary but not his delivery to show increased emotion, the CIA wrote. His monotone exerts a hypnotic effect that is heightened by supporters placed among the audience to lead chanted slogans. Nana and during his childhood, Khomeini developed a deep connection to the Shia faith, influenced by the spirituality and traditions passed down from his grandfather, Syed Ahmad Musavi Hindi. Khomeini, who preceded Ayatollah Khomeini, transformed Iran into a strict Shia state and a significant power in the Middle East. Iran serves as a counterbalance to the alliance between the US and Saudi Arabia, a Sunni nation. Nanan Ruhollah Khomeini was highly influenced by the spiritual teachings of his grandfather, Ahmad Hindi, who was born near Barabanki in Uttar Pradesh. Ahmad Hindi's journey from Barabanki to Iran, and his teachings significantly influenced the course of Tehran's history. Khomeini emerged as the first supreme leader of Iran, transforming it into a theocratic state. Nanan Khomeini's grandfather Syed Ahmad Musavi, a Shia cleric, was born in the small town of Kintur near Barabanki in Uttar Pradesh. BBC journalist Bakr Moin noted that to signify his connection to India, Syed Ahmad used Hindi as his surname. Hindi moved from Barabanki to Iran in 1830. His father, Din Ali Shah, had previously migrated from central Iran to India in the 18th century. Ahmad Hindi was born around 1800 near Barabanki, roughly 30 kilometers east of Lucknow, during the period when British colonial power was rising after the Mughal defeat. Ahmad Hindi was among the clerics inspired by the notion of an Islamic revival and believed that Muslims needed to reclaim their rightful place in society. Nanan Ahmad Hindi embarked on a journey seeking a better life and the opportunity to further his faith. In the early 19th century, he traveled to Iran through Iraq, which was then known as Persia. In 1830, he left India to visit the tomb of Ali in Najaf, Iraq. After 4 years, the Shia cleric arrived in the Iranian city of Khomeini. He purchased a house and started a family there, driven by his devotion to his faith and his commitment to fostering it. In Khomeini, he married 3 women and had 5 children. One of his sons, Mustafa, would later become the father of Ruhollah Khomeini, who was born in 1902, according to journalist Bakar's book. During this time, Iran was under the Qajar dynasty and experiencing considerable turmoil. The ruling class struggled to maintain their power amid growing public dissatisfaction and increasing foreign pressure. Swipe left for next video. Ahmed Hindi, who passed away in 1869, retained the title Hindi throughout his life as a reminder of his roots in India. He is buried in Karbala. Although Ahmed Hindi passed away before Khomeini was born, his teachings, which were handed down through his family, ultimately shaped his grandson and, in turn, altered the trajectory of Iran's history. Latest blogs.